Welcome to Landis World Order. Check this out, man. Back on Happy's Place set, man. Everybody's like, Jeff, you're overplaying it. Well, I may be overplaying it, but the flashback and then me doing a tribute show is a little bit different. But today, we're going to bring back a guest who I've had on the show back in 2018, 19, around that time. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the guy that I'm having on next has came through this curtain back and forth all the time, has been on a set. And speaking before I bring on the guest, now going on my timeline on Facebook, I didn't realize that last year is when we did the tribute show, when we brought back the Happy's Place set. Kind of weird how fate and timing, I don't believe in fate that much and timing on certain things, but I reconnected with somebody who I've had on a show within a couple of years and was the very last person to be on this set. So, ladies and gentlemen, my special guest this evening is the fourth Happy the Hobo, ladies and gentlemen, Adrian Gunther. How's it going? Hopefully I said your name right.
Hey, it works for me. I call it Gunther these days, but I went by Gunther for most of my life until I met some German dude who said, dude, your name's Gunther.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
So
how you been, man?
I have been fantastic. Thanks. It is so good to be back on this set. You really got me kind of scared, like he was the last person on the set, like that. That's kind of scary. I was trying to remember, was I the last person on the set? Did something bad happen? Is it a crime scene? I don't know. But, you know, I want to talk later on today about those curtains there.
Okay,
and what's behind the curtains. Nobody ever asks you that, but if you see that sign, it says Happy's Place.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right there.
I mean, this isn't Happy's Place. This is the common area where Happy gathers with his friends and frogs and Lawn Boy, of course, Chester the frog, all his pals. But I'm saying, and all the guests and all that. But that's not just what happens, because Happy's real place is behind the curtains. So we'll get there. We'll get there. I understand that you have been working on this concept of what, you know, like sort of this fractured universe. What if Happy the Hobo never stopped? It's been 24 years since that. Yeah, that show's. That long? It's been 24 years since that show was last on. But what if, in some odd universe, Happy's Place could come back? You know anything about that universe? Have you been thinking about that?
Well, like I told you during our interview we had, and you know, this show is something I've always watched when I was a kid. Come home, rush to watch it. I was on it once. I wish I could find that darn footage. I wish I could find that darn footage. No, you're fine.
Public access, I love it. I love state. This is great. This is so much fun.
I just think it's cool that I'm actually on set with Happy the Hobo. Because you know what I mean? Because last time we tried to do this with the set, and we couldn't find it until.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. You were having a hard time, like, bringing back the vibe. So good job getting the set back here. That's a piece of Fort Wayne history that many of us of a certain age know and love. I myself, you know, grew up as a kid watching Mike Fry, the original Happy the Hobo, the man, and may he rest in peace. He was a legend, is a legend, and he's in my heart, and I think your heart too. You know, obviously.
Definitely.
This is just a character I played, and I think it's time for that character to come back to life. That's just my opinion. I would love to see it happen. I'm on to other projects. Love to talk to you about that.
Oh, we will for sure.
Good.
But
good,
before we get to that, so again, like I said, going on my timeline as well and realizing that we reconnected.
Yeah.
And with timing as well. So I want to show you something that we did 4 parts, but the third part, you were pretty much part of the Happy's Place tribute show because you were the last Happy the Hobo, and then there's footage of you with JJ and Chad. Footage with you interviewing kids playing the
Goofy Game
yeah,
Rama.
Sorry, I'm excited. But you know what I mean? And then I showed our interview with me and you again. But there's one thing that I want to show you, get your opinion of, because again, you always hear there's passing the torch of somebody. You know, I said this in you, I got faith in you. So I wanted to get your opinion because you were the very last Happy the Hobo.
Yeah.
And you played it to
killed
heart.
the franchise.
No, you didn't.
Buried it.
Adrian,
Buried it.
You did not know.
No, just.
I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. But here's a year ago, which I think is kind of awesome.
It's a zodiac thing, man. It's astrological. It's astronomical.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's when I did a Happy's Place tribute where I dressed up as Happy. So we're gonna watch, and he's gonna watch it his first time and get his opinion. Roll the footage. Hey! Welcome everybody to Dos Landis, part 1, 2, and this is 3. So, you know, we are going over reviews, and this is the behind the scenes show of everything. Again, you see behind the scenes of the makeup being put on, all kinds of things. And you get to see the interview with the third and final Happy the Hobo. So, as I'm going down the comments, again, I'm all about feedback. You guys know I'm about feedback. And then we took a picture of we haven't showed the whole shebang yet of the Happy the Hobo thing yet. So people are saying, do they smell a reboot? So I want to get on a serious note. Again, this is a fun, happy show. Hence happy. But I remember years ago, Chris, you were the witness of this. Wesley, you're the witness of this. Years ago, I wanted to do kind of a reboot. I wanted to do something similar to Happy's Place. Again, like I said, we live in a day and age where the kids are different. People react to different things. And I wanted to do it, but people were like, oh, you're gonna be stepping on the shoes, let Happy in the legacy die of Happy the Hobo. Again, Happy the Hobo is the reason why I'm on TV. I'm gonna tell you why. But anyways, people are saying, oh, don't do a reboot, you know, let Happy do his thing. Now it's kind of crazy on how we just posted the picture of the face paint. And people are like saying, you could be the next Happy the Hobo. We smell a reboot, people, we ought to rush home to watch it. Again, don't wish for something that you might get. But as I was saying before, I used to get hate comments about all this stuff. And I remember when I got a shirt made of Happy the Hobo. Oh, you're just trying to make, I'm not making any money off doing this. I'm showing tribute to somebody that, you know, that I looked up to and doing TV shows. But as I was saying, people are talking about a reboot. I don't know yet, because I got my own thing that I do, but again, your feedback is important to me. I've been doing TV since I was 14, and your guys' feedback matters to me. So again, you never know. But anyways, before we get on the subject of showing the clips of the behind-the-scenes stuff that we're doing, I want to thank my crew, great crew. Thank you guys very, very much for coming today. You guys made the best of it, from Chris, from everybody doing camera. I'm not trying to be teary-eyed or anything, but thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart. And like I said before, this is my 28th anniversary show, by the way. Special tribute to Happy the Hobo. It's my anniversary show, showing my thanks to Mike Fry, Adrian, Phil, Craig Beaverson that did Froggy. Speaking of that too, you also get to see me meeting with Froggy, not in this. So the History Center had a thing with the Happy's Place, and I got Froggy. So I got to do a segment with Froggy. I mean, not the voice itself, but just, you know what I mean. Take advantage of what you could get. So we got that. But before I get on to showing the whole thing, I'm not trying to be sentimental. But I was on Happy's Place back in, I don't remember, but I emulated Dukes of Hazzard. And I went on, I said, my name is Bo Duke. So I grabbed the microphone from him, blew in it, it's like, retard. I said that to Happy the Hobo. Now look where I'm at on TV. But I also did the hula hoop thing, and I lost, but I also said, we'll be right back. So again, I wish I had that footage, but again, like I said, if it wasn't for Happy the Hobo, I wouldn't be where I am today. They always say, never forget where you come from. Who else is going to recreate Happy's Place and do a tribute show? Nobody else is, so I'm going to do it. But thank you to my crew. But ladies and gentlemen, here's some clips of behind the scenes and the wacky stuff you see. Okay, then I'm going to... Wow. So before we get on to your honest opinion, and be honest with me, I've had all kinds of criticism, but how does it feel to be on set again?
Fantastic, man. I'm telling you, this is a magic place. Magic place, lots of memories, lots of ghosts in those little, you know, there's a frog back there, and, you know, all kinds of stuff happening. And so it just feels good to be back in public access studios again, too. Just there's something about a studio like this. It's magical. Behind those curtains, people, they're off on the side. You don't even see them. I found a box that said Uncle Ducky's props. I'm like, Uncle Ducky's props. I was so excited. Like, only here could you find a box of Uncle Ducky's props, and only in my basement or the underhouse. It's a very specific type area. Only in my underhouse can you find Happy the Hobo props. I feel blessed. So Uncle Ducky, Doug Wiley, thank you so much for what he's done as well. But let's talk about you and what you do. I got a few pointers, okay?
Go ahead. Let me know,
Number one, super excited, right? Number two, you remind me exactly of myself the very first moment I was on TV as that character. Both of us buried the mic. We were so excited. We jumped. You're like, I am Happy the Hobo, and I'm on camera for the first time, and we both screamed, you and I. And so you got to keep that voice under control, or use a farther away microphone, and cut out your lavalier. Your eyebrows were too big. Yeah, okay, you got to tighten those eyebrows, man. They need to be bigger than a normal person's. Other than that, your face makeup was impeccable. Maybe a little more red on the nose. I want to be able to see that dot a little better. And this is very important. You need glasses. You need something big, bold. You can pop the lenses out. You don't have to use, you just need to have the impression of glasses. And Happy the Hobo almost always. Now, not Mike, because Mike had great hair, but when I was playing the character, and I did it for a very long time, 6 years, I had my hair, so I always wear a hat. And you got to wear a hat, man. There's a perfect hat in Uncle Ducky's box, but you're going to have to ask Doug to borrow that from him.
That's true.
So all of that, and I'm ready. You're a little too classy to be Happy the Hobo. So that shirt, you're wearing a silk shirt, man. I don't know if you're dining with the mafia, having spaghetti, or if you're truly a hobo. I think you might be a hobo on the take in a silk shirt. So I want to see you. I'll take you shopping. Okay. I'll show you the type of clothing Happy would wear. Okay. I want you in suspenders. The vest was a pro choice. High five. So you got your vest, you got your makeup. Your pants were pretty good. Nice trousers.
I got you at a thrift store too.
Yes, that's what you got to do. Happy the Hobo always got his clothing from the thrift store. Small exception, he did have a tailored outfit that was just for flexibility, for performance and whatnot. But the hat is where I'm going. You got to have that hat. I mean, I already told you that, but don't forget the hat.
No, somebody else told me on Facebook as well.
Other than that, and here's the other thing, you got to tell jokes, my man. You can't go on TV, I'm Happy the Hobo and I really miss, you can't go on there crying about it and sniffling. You got to take your medicine. You can't let your sniffles come out, or you were congested in that taste. Yeah. So we don't want to hear that as an audience. The kids don't like that. We want to have fun. We want to tell jokes. We want to play games. You are the perfect man for it. That's the bottom line. And I'm going to pass the name. I don't know if you guys can feel this at home, but there is a surge of energy passing from my body and into Jeff Landis's, up his arm. I don't know. Tell me what it feels like to you. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I feel it. Look, you see,
now,
I feel it.
When I disengage, you will henceforth be known as the next Happy the Hobo. Been done.
Wow.
The ceremony has been concluded. It is, I want your autograph. Happy the Hobo, nice to meet you, buddy. Nice to meet you, Happy the Hobo.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh. You said not to be sentimental. Oh, dang. Oh, man. So you're dead serious. You would love to.
Jeff, you can't take it back. We just performed the ceremony. Yeah. Only I know the ceremony.
Well, I know.
Okay? It only happened a couple times. It happened once between Mike Fry and Philip Koglaser. It happened again between Philip Koglaser and Adrian Gunther, then Gunther. And it just now happened between Adrian Gunther, then Gunther, and Jeff Landis. You can't undo it. You cannot undo this thing, Jeff. So don't even ask about seriousness, because honestly, You're going to have to go find the next Happy the Hobo. I have been looking for 24 freaking years. Last person on the set, and now I finally found him.
Oh.
Now I can rest easy and move on with my own personal pursuits.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're still going to be on. Are you going to be back, being on set still?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I don't think. Do we really go away? Are there commercials
No.
in this world?
No, not in this world.
Okay, just
but,
stay there for a few more seconds. We're going to be in chairs. Spoiler alert.
But before you see that, these are legit tears. I mean, I'm legit crying. Right here, I'm legit crying, man. See that? Wow. I'm lost for words. Like I said before, if I don't succeed as Happy the Hobo, I am retiring from the entertainment business. Because I just had the biggest thing in my life, besides my kids being born and me being married, happen to me. Oh, damn. We'll be back.